Today we're going to show you guys how to install the steps onto the deck. We're using pre-cut stair stringers. We purchase those at a local hardware store, or you can fairly easily make them yourself. Plenty of tutorials online how to show you that. We're using the Stair Treads from slspindles.com. We built this deck previously. We're going to be showing you guys the simplest way that we found out how to build a steps. There's obviously different ways to do it. We're just going to show you the easiest that we found. Each step is 6.5 inches, and that's how we're going to determine how many steps we actually need for this project. Simply by measuring from the top of the joist here to the ground, which comes about 24 inches. So 6.5 times, let's say 4 is 26 inches, so that's close enough. Another thing to take into consideration is how much from this point down to here does it slope away. So you want to figure that in with your measurement. The setup we have here, our top step is going to be consistent with the rest of them. By doing that, we're required to put a 2x6 there. That's going to lay right here. And then also the bottom, we're simply going to lay a 2x6 down against the ground, and we're going to nail our post right into that corner. So we're going to have this here. We're going to have 4 steps in this project, a 3-step stringer. You can add one here. And then we just need to make sure this 2x6 is in the right place and that it's level. Our next step is to actually fasten these posts to our setup here. Very simple. We're going to go in here, we're going to throw a level on it. A little bit what we did up to this point is, if you look in here, you can see we kept our stair stringers to the outside of the post. So down here it's the same way. It's going to be very consistent with the rail section going up there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to install these stair treads onto the deck post. One thing I want to point out is if these feel a little bit unsteady, insecure, or if they're not even precisely level simply because you couldn't get them level, once you're down to your bottom stair tread, you can actually move the post and then screw your tread wherever you need to. These stair treads are pre-cut at 48 inches. It gives us about 1.25 inches to play with, so we're simply going to measure in from the end 1.25 inches and fasten all the stair treads. We found our angle to cut these on. We got that off the stair stringers. We're making the top the same as the handrail here, and we made a mark for the bottom. It's about 2 inches below this. So then we simply got a measurement from the top point to top point, cut these long to short. Our measurement for this project was 33.5. Before we go any further, we like to try them out, put them in, looks good. Next thing we're going to do is we actually have to cut all our spindles at the same angle. For this it was 35 degrees, and we're going to cut all those, assemble the reel, and install the reel in.